Hello, welcome to Snippets, Bits and Bobs, a channel of weekly videos of eclectic excerpts from classic and contemporary literature, lyrics, and even recipes that I read in a relaxing, soft-spoken A.S.M.R style. Check the description box below to learn more about A.S.M.R. I hope you'll be as excited as I am each week as I share new topics with you. So, welcome to our special place of space, our oasis to unwind and decompress. So, please get comfortable. You know, we're now coming down to the end of the year. So, today's video offers several New Year's resolution and inspirational quotes, how to create an effective New Year's resolutions checklist. And we'll end with a special bonus poem in light of the season. So let's hear some inspirational New Year's quotes. Your success and happiness lies in you. Resolve to keep happy, and your joy and you shall form an invincible host against difficulties. Helen Keller said that. Smiles from the threshold of the year to come, whispering, it will be happier. Alfred Lord Tennyson. Making resolutions is a cleansing ritual of self-assessment and repentance that demands personal honesty and ultimately reinforces humility. Breaking them is part of the cycle. Eric Zorn. Character is the ability to carry out a good resolution long after the excitement of the moment has passed. Cavett Robert. And here are some general one-liners. Make time for exercise. Stop interacting with and worrying about your kids constantly. Spend a few hours a week enjoying time with your family. Stop eating fast food. Read more. Give money to a worthy cause every month. Stop wishing you were different. Stop comparing yourself to others. Go for a daily walk. Be kind to yourself. Get a pet. Now some longer resolutions. Will the rich continue to be rich in the new year? Will the poor continue to be poor in the new year? Then, for God's sake, how on earth will the new year be called as new? Let us do something incredible this new year. Let us try to see the world from the window of other cultures. And those two were quotes from Mehmet Murat İldan, a Turkish playwright and novelist. Good resolutions are simply checks that men draw on a bank where they have no account. Oscar Wilde. It does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live, says J.K. Rowling. Cheers to a new year and another chance for us to get it right. Oprah Winfrey. And the final quote? You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. None other than Mae West. Next, for those of us who want to be really specific about resolutions, we need to create a New Year's resolution checklist. Now, the checklist method allows you to break down each resolution with a checklist of steps to help you achieve your goal. So it's called the SMART. It's a management principle checklist. And SMART means specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So for SMART, the S means specific. Pay attention to the words you choose when writing your list. So start each item not just with an action verb, but with an actionable verb. For example, let's say your goal is to lose weight. Don't just write down lose 50 pounds, but also write check with doctor, research 3 to 4 weight loss apps. You get the picture. Next, measurable. When you're specific in your checklist, you also increase the odds of making your goals measurable. Now, who's to say when you're finished? Ask yourself at every point how you'll know when each item is complete. Now, if your answer is ever, I don't know, then rephrase the item. Next, achievable. Make sure that you're not trying to go from 0 to 60 without a proper warm-up. So the American Psychological Association recommends changing only one behavior at a time. That sounds reasonable. Next, relevant. The idea behind this is that goals should be meaningful to you, not something that's decided on a whim or because it simply sounds like a good idea by society's standards. Make sure it's right for you. And finally, time-bound. If your checklist is structured in the SMART way, the S-M-A-R-T way, it will lend itself to being naturally time-bound. It will be a series of smaller goals that grow towards your larger resolution. And most resolutions fail because they slip from our daily top of mind. And if you are resistant to finishing goals towards your resolutions, I know I am sometimes, place a time limit. If it's something you're really dreading, you could do it in small bits of 5 or 10 minutes. Once you get started, you usually keep going. And if you don't, you still met your time goal with this bite-sized chunk. Good luck! If you are enjoying this video or this channel, please subscribe, like, or comment. Thank you. So here's my little surprise bonus as we come to the end of the year. The next item is a Scottish poem written by Robert Burns in 1788 and set to the tune of a traditional folk song. It is well known in many English-speaking countries, and its traditional use is to bid farewell to the old year at the stroke of midnight on New Year's Eve, or what the Scottish call Hogmanay, New Year's Day in Scottish. By extension, it is also sung at funerals, graduations, and as a farewell or ending to other occasions. So, you know by now, the poem is Auld Lang Syne. Translated, it means long, long ago. or For the Sake of Old Times, or Old Long Since. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of auld lang syne? For auld lang syne, my dear, for auld lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet, for days of auld lang syne. We twa hae run about the brae and put the goings fine, but we've wandered many a weary fit sin days of auld lang syne. For auld lang syne, my dear, for auld lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet, for days of auld lang syne. And surely ye'll be your pint stop, and surely I'll be mine, and we'll take a cup of kindness yet, for auld lang syne. And there's a hand, my trusty friend, and gie's a hand o' thine, and we'll take a right good willy wot for auld lang syne. For auld lang syne, my dear, for auld lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet, for auld lang syne. Happy New Year to all acquaintances of the Snippets, Bits and Bobs family. Welcome, new subscribers. If you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe and hit the like button. Also, share your comments below about this video and tell me what topics you want to hear in future videos. If you'd like to see recent videos of Snippets, Bits and Bobs, see the links in the description. Also, click on the bell icon on your right to get the latest videos when they are uploaded, usually each week on Tuesdays. Can't wait to share next week's theme with you. So, have a good week and see you soon at Snippets, Bits and Bobs. Bye-bye.